and mostly we need to think about solutions and answers. The first one is driving consumer preferences for these types of offerings. I think, if we want to collectively switch our own habits and really make reuse one of the main options, make it the easy option, we need to provide convenience to consumers. And I think the more we offer them options, the more we give them different ways by which they can use reusable packaging instead of single use, the more we can invite consumers and we can offer them different models, different types of experiences based on their habits, work and life situations. And of course, we need to inspire them, which we can do with our brands, for example. Clearly, policy is a key element here, and I'm very happy that the Commission and Wolfgang is with us this morning, because if we want to scale any of this, of course it requires massive investments. Again, it requires all of us collectively taking consumers with us in this journey. So we need to have very clear rules and very, rules that are clear and also sensible, of course. I'm thinking about the definition, and I think both Hans and myself have highlighted how we need this 4-pillar framework, at least, that takes into account what we have today as reusable solutions, but also what is coming tomorrow. We need a very solid metric, and also I posed a question in the chat. I would be interested to understand how the Commission is thinking about measuring reuse. As UNESDA, we have started to actually make some analysis, and we have some suggestions that we'd be happy to make at another time. But also avoiding trade-off. I think the film talked about that. Hans told about the Coca-Cola's greenhouse gas climate goal. We have basically a similar goal. So by 2014 being climate neutral, which means we cannot afford switching to a reuse system that will have a high weight in terms of greenhouse gas emissions. And then I think we also need to talk about technological advancements that are needed. I mentioned that, for example, for the return from home trial, the results were not as expected. So what technological advancements can be made, for example, to make these distribution channels more efficient, or also these subscription programs, so that consumers can have this type of return from home model if it's convenient to them, in a way that is efficient for them, that works for the company, that saves, that has a good impact on the environment. If you think about dispensing in stores, we need to think about technologies that can help this dispenser being, of course, hygienic, preventing counterfeiting, being able to label products so that consumers can know what are the ingredients, what are the allergens, and all the things that you have on single-use packaging, how to distribute beverages in a refill system. There are many also technological aspects that we need to consider. So I just wanted to leave it at that. Before leaving, I only wanted to underline all of this can only be done if there is a very solid pillar of EU harmonization. It's a message that we are never tired to give. We will never, as companies, as big as we are, we would never be able to scale this, again, which require massive investments and changes also in the way we operate, without knowing that at least the EU member states are going in the same direction, are defining things in the same way, measuring in the same way, also verifying and enforcing them in the same way. So we really need an harmonized approach, because this is a big transformation for our businesses, and we hope that policymakers will support us in this. Thank you.